And 2019 had another amazing moment, probably one of my favorite videos, Robert Kiyosaki. What a video. That went viral as well. Should we have a look? Yeah. All right.
You're fulfilling your true purpose if you commit your life to the highest advantage of others. I wrote Rich Dad, Poor Dad because I'm serving a mission to serve my fellow human beings. Because the school system will never teach you about money. They teach people to be poor. Poor people say, I can't afford it, I can't do that, I don't have time, because it's an escape. The reason they're poor is they haven't failed.
It's that fear mentality. You play it safe and you don't introduce new risks into your life.
We got to change what we teach our kids.
Introduce a real different mindset.
How can I afford it? How can I do that? A question opens a mind, a statement closes the mind. One of the greatest ways to acquire great wealth is playing Monopoly in real life. So my game financially is business, number one. Second is real estate. And that's why I pay no taxes.
Legend, Robert Kiyosaki, author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad. That video was a special time. I got to go to Phoenix, Arizona, and I got this entire studio space, and I got to sit down with Robert. And that video has been watched tens of millions of times. I actually caught a version of that video where our voices are dubbed in Russian. Seriously, we're both speaking in Russian. So like that video has been copied and dubbed and just around the world. He's one of the top 5 guests I get asked about. And I reread Rich Dad, Poor Dad on my flight to Phoenix, Arizona when I went to go talk to him. And I'm telling you, within the first 15 pages, I'm like, this stuff is genius. It's not really about money. It's about life. It's about the human perspective and how we were born into this, into this incorrect relationship with our money. A lot about what you guys do at Swissborg and what we're doing now with the DeFi Academy. We're born into this world where we're told that you're not smart enough to understand your money. We're born into this world where we say you have to wait for a paycheck every 2 weeks. And again, as Robert Kiyosaki once said, and this offends everybody, poor people work for money and rich people make money work for them. And again, that offends a lot of people out there. But Robert is trying to say, as Grant Cardone would say, get your money right, invest in assets is what he's trying to say, and try to get a relationship with your money. And as Robert said, when he was a kid, he raised his hand in school and said, when are we going to learn about money? And they said, well, we don't teach you about money at school. He said, but you're teaching me chemistry and Spanish and math and physics. Why don't you teach about money? And we don't teach money here. So it's all down to our education system, which came from, the Industrial Revolution in Britain, which came from a place to keep factory workers' kids while they became future factory workers. So like our entire education system is prefaced on the fact that you're not smart enough to understand your own money. And when Robert drops that science, people feel that he's telling them the truth, just like they feel Dan Pena is telling them the truth, or Ido Portal, and that's why they connect with Robert. And again, Robert, like Dan Pena, is in his 70s, doesn't care about political correctness, it doesn't care about attacking everybody out there, including the teachers' unions. And then he tells it like it is. And again, let me just say this. The truth is a commodity that is very scarce these days. Very few people are willing to tell you the truth. And it sounds simple, like, what are you talking about, Brian? The truth, I can get that anywhere. No, you can't. You can't find someone that's willing to tell you the truth because they have some other angle, a reputation, a product, they're being censored. So getting the truth is something we crave as humans. Yeah. And people are drawn to Robert. And I love Robert. He's been on the show many times and he's got such great lessons. And I feel like we're actually taking the baton from Robert and continuing to go into the future with everything I think we're both doing in DeFi. I think we'll take those teachings even to a new level. And we'll talk more about that hopefully at the end. But Robert's just a gem and there's something just big happening there.
You have 3 beautiful kids. Like, is Rich Dad, Poor Dad one of those go-to books that you'll recommend your 17-year-old to say, listen, you need to learn about money, read Rich Dad, Poor Dad?
Yeah, I'm strangely enough, I'm getting my 17-year-old daughter, Gabby, into DeFi and crypto, so she's got her own hot wallet and all of that stuff. So is my mom. She's 76 years old. Cool. But my young sons, Caden and Damon, they're 4 and 5 years old. And right now they're in the school system. And so I'm having to ask myself some hard questions like, sure, their dad's gonna be me, so that's gonna come with pluses and minuses. So I want to apologize in advance to my sons. First of all, I've put you on camera around the world, and you've got to deal with me being your dad at school, which I'm sure has a lot of downside. But the upside is that I'm going to be constantly teaching you the lessons that I've learned. And I think it was Mark Twain that said, "Don't let your school get in the way of your education."
Yes.
So yes, I'm going to try to instill these core values in them from the beginning. Hopefully they'll see it by my actions, right? That's the way kids, they respond to your actions, not what you tell them. So hopefully they'll see me, investing in assets and taking risks and stuff like that. So yeah, I hope we can pass this on. But again, when Robert goes, they won't make another one like him. Same with, goddamn Dan Pena. They won't make another one like him. We have to get these lessons from these people, man. And so it's an honor that we've captured that video. That video of Robert could be watched for the next 10,000 years.
I think so.
You cannot replicate the energy of that video. So yeah, it's a beautiful thing. And again, just what I try to do, honestly, Alex, is I try to channel the info. So when I'm in that chair, I got to get out of the way, channel the info into the other person, right? The info from wherever it is out there in the universe into someone's brain, which then goes back into the rest of us, and just keep that flow. And if I'm doing that, these videos, they take a life of their own on. So I never thought that video would pop, but it did, because we captured something real and something truthful. So.